Kyushu is the one of the 4 main islands of Japan, and the typhoon is heading straight for us. It's getting a bit blowy, so I figured what I'll do is, in the tradition of Survivor Lilly, I'll grab my bug out bag. Yep. For preservation, it's always a good idea to have your own bug out bag and have it ready, you know, so I'll put it here just in case. So I figure it might be a wise decision to walk down to the beach just in case like a tsunami or something comes. And see, here's my bug out bag. For those of you that are interested in survival, I'll show you the contents. Now for those of you that are not into survival, well, die, you know, because it's always a good idea to have you know, survival equipment with you at all times, just in case. So what we have here, let's see, we got this, and you could use this as like, you know, I categorize this in the entire categories of my bug out bag equipment. I categorize this as like one of the top things, because you know, you've got, obviously you need your liquids, and you could use this as like, I don't know, maybe a signaling device or something if there was some sun. Not really good for a signaling device right now, but you know, at least it's in spirit, it's a good idea. You could probably use this thing here for like, I don't know, a toothpick or something like that, and I know that one of them got shook up quite extensively, this one, as I fell on the floor for some reason. I don't know why. No idea why that happened, but anyways, yeah, so I figure this one could be used as like a protective spray or something like that, you know. You shake them up enough, and just in case like you fall in a river or something like that, and maybe I don't know, all kinds of emergency situations, maybe a pack of caterpillars or something, like decide to rally and band together and attack you, or whatever situation, you should always be prepared. So that's good. Now what else do we have in here? Made in China, it's polyester, so we're pretty well prepared here. And yeah, this for the reason that I consider this stuff as, you know, one of the main priorities is that say for instance, if you have like 20 of them, you wouldn't give a flying stuff if the typhoon, as big as the big bastard that it is coming to get you anyway, so that's always good. Now what I might do, hang on a second, I'll just pop this down. That. Okay. Right. Bit of a gepu, that means burp. That's a good sign that you've eaten salmon recently. And some like these grass shoot type of bean shoot things, which are green, so you need those greeneries. Yeah, greenery down there, and there's lots of what do you call them? They taste like shit, but they're, you know, those get a bit blowy. You know, those famous fish that they have in Japan, those koi, that's what they call them. They taste like crap. You don't want to eat them in a survival situation. You're better off just using them as weapons or something and beating someone to death, and then like eating them instead, because they really taste. God. Oh, there's a person over there blowing around. there's a police just driving by, probably wondering why there's this awesomely gorgeous, ridiculously good-looking gaijin savage waltzing along with a camera and a beer. They're I won't even explain this story. They're a national delivery service, and that's a car and that's a road. Yeah, great content, ABAREBUGYO. Anyways, you get these things everywhere. They got attacked by a sign. Here's some fire engine-y, ambulance-y things in the distance. Yeah, as you see, new school type of houses, and that's a new school house, but it has what's called the koala, in which you'll find over there. You see, they're the roof tiles, and they're the hang on. Have to spit. That was very classy of me. But I haven't the slightest idea what they are. As far as I know, they're edible. Now, I have more of a food source. There's more. See that big bugger over there? You could eat that. They're mandarins. Still right, but you could eat those. You know, it's a survival situation. So basically, I've already found food and liquid courage, energy. All kinds of stuff. There's some dude over there thinks he's a hero because he's walking around in the typhoon. He's gone. He'll probably die. But that's cool. Any more where they came from? Didn't even get cast down, but alright. Bring the shoe knife style life attack. No, you can't be a loser every day. Nope. But I think tomorrow, you see, I'm expected to go to this auction house. But in fact, it's in the direction of where this typhoon's heading, and therefore might not be a good idea if I go. So I think they're having some trouble in the wind way over yonder, and so I figure what I might do today is expend some of my energies in consideration of this, which is the very classy, obviously, which is the biggest selling beer in Japan. It's the number one selling beer in Japan, and for very good reason, just in case typhoons or whatever. Anyways, speaking of classy, see, I can just ramble on for years. Imagine being married to this. Anyways, as I was expounding, so I'm in this bar the other night, and some dudes are there and all cool, blah blah, having a good old time, playing darts and what have you. So I figured, alright, later on the way home, I was walking home, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, or 1 or 2 o'clock, whatever. It's really early in the morning. Long walk. We're talking about, I don't know. Hey, yeah. We're talking about, 10 days of drunken, waltzing Matildas. And, anyways, I figured I saw a whole bunch of young people outside this bar, and so, you know, I'm tired of this story now. But anyways, I had a great time. It's a long story. No one wants to hear this shit anyway. This house. Oh. Freaks out. What is that storm? Huge rumbling. We all really hit that wire. Alright, mate, there's another one, boys. You'll be alright. I'll got your back. Step back. Use your drunkenness. The power of drunkenness will give you the direction of what you should do. Check this out. I've never even noticed this, like ever, and I've walked down here 1,000 times. Sometimes I carry my dumbbells down here because I'm a anyways. It's just everywhere, isn't it beautiful? The beaches over there. That means inside. Kanji. So there you go, that's what that means. Kanji, hon, maybe? Like something. Kanji. Gin or kin or like gold or something like that. And that one's, that. So there you go, that's quite the explanation. As you can see, my skill in the language of the Japanese is excellent. That says kokokara, which means from here or something like that, is 30 kilometers per hour. So I do have some vague remnant of vague. What would be a little bit more minuscule remnants of vague understanding of the goings and comings of this particular land. I've only been here since December of 1999, so I mean, come on, I'm still on. I'm actually on the second page, believe it or not, in the first Japanese language study book. I made it to the second page. That's not bad. I mean, what is it now? Sort of like 2,000 something. Something better than speed learner. What we're getting out. here last night. Decided that we smashed a rope, so it's very rare in this country. Oh, who cares? These are pretty funny birds. Let's calm down to that. Delete that out. Oh well, I guess we are living in the idiocracy. Strangely though, the wind has significantly it's back up again, but as these are apartments, right? I was on a train of thought there, and like they got like pools and there's a beachy thing there. So welcome to my area. Back in the day, over there is the Mongol wall, or the remnants of the Mongol wall, as in one of my videos I showed that. So you know, this area is just freaking awesome. Not just particularly for that particular reason, but it's just I live 5 minutes walk from the beach. My apartment that I'm living in now used to have a house and a family. I won't go there. But anyways, this apartment I live in, it's just mental cheap. You have to pay like your car parking fee, you know, to get a parking space, which is about, it's none a cent in, which is like in US dollars. I think, ow! Ow! You fucking, ow! Sand! Good! Might not have been a good idea wearing this singlet. Ow! And it turns out, ow! It's like about 60 euros for the parking. God damn. Ah, fuck it. Go around. Bad idea! Oh. Okay, so that's about 60 US dollars for the parking. And the apartment itself, altogether, like, for 1 month, it's like 300 bucks. That's it! to live really cheap, like really cheap. And the cost of it is not like and actually some things could probably high cholesterol, but it's possible to live accessibly here in Japan. Instead of having a little bit of coffee in that, you can drink that. Lifestyle and using the train your experience, your knowledge to achieve. And you can't famous too because you're the gaijin savvy. So it's really easy to make a lot of friends. And they're essential, you know, they're your outback. Yeah, they help you a lot. It's easy to make friends here. Really easy. There's a whole slew that just like over there and there and there and there and there and there, and a whole lot of different ways that they do things. Very, very different. Put them in the category of my bug out man. They help me to survive here. And that's they aren't heads. Some strange reason that somebody out here in the evenings, and he's a trawler, it's fisherman, and he goes up and down here in the evening, you know, like he's like about 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and he traverses. It's really groovy to see. Bloke's joint's not bad on it. Okay, so we've got survival situation here, we've got chairs and stuff. And we've got carry our equipment with. Weaponry out of like this. Burning, heat, you got like, see you got of like enough to understand it. I'm into like puffer sports like motocross and supercross. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I was using the wrong 58 gender terms. That's a Shinto shrine. That is a Shinto shrine. That's the situation. And no one's watching this shit anyways. It's really tremendously warm place. I tell you, late at night. This here an address. Instead of having like number 7 Smith Street, Sensibleville, you know, and finding the address, here you've got like ludicrous, like insensibility, senseless, like wishy-washy. No, that's an address, by the way. And so that's how you find like where you are, where you're going. Oh, trust me on that. Yes. In fact, the US soldiers apparently in Tokyo during the occupation years. That was just after the Second World War. They apparently put up a whole bunch of signs, road signs, names, street names and stuff like that. And when they left, the Japanese decided that it was just far too intelligent, so they tore them down and threw them all away. Now, wouldn't it be cool, as an antique dealer that I am, wouldn't it be cool to like find those, or find some of those? They're in my opinion, would be some real cool treasures. But basically the thing is, because some people jump up and down and say, you say something bad about Japan, you know, like that. So, I mean, they get it, you know. So, I'm just some gaijin savage. They get it, you know, they get it, they do. You know, so that's cool. That's fine. They understand what all this nonsense means. That's chome, that means imajuku, that's Q, or something, or whatever thing, and like that. But down here, they have the master language. Some smart cookie decided that wouldn't it be a good idea if we put the master language, Zig English, on the signs. And so you'll find all in Japan now, you have what's called romanji. You find the signs have English, and therefore, you know, welcome to the modern world. It's uh-oh, they're after me. You said something bad. So that's that. All right, I'm gonna shut down now. Nah, fuck it. We'll keep talking. Let's cross this road. There's a real estate agent over there. They've got some like thingies. There's a cop shop. Remember cop shop? You know, like when the police are over there. Looks like some accident happened. Maybe they're cordoning off the area because this guy jigged here. And they're going to this guy jigged. Now, this is a real estate agent. Per month, by the way. That's it. You got to pay 2 months in advance or something. This is nashi. That says nashi, which means you don't have to pay that. Blah blah. This one here, this apartment block here. You know, you get your AC. Oh, I've got a bath. It's good. you're always holding one pot, and the frying pan you like, you know, put down or something. You've never got any space. So cooking sucks. But anyways, that will cost $150 per month. So it can be very good to live in. It can. He's got this groovy it can be very cheap to live in this land, and you know, like initially, I don't know what's going on there, some kind of police squad situation. Actually, that's a fire engine over there. So some shit happened. Some might consider me not to have exactly much in the way of class, but actually, the other night here I am in this bar, right? And there's this nice looking bird. She was like 23 years of age or something, but she was drunk off her banana, like really. And she was leaning over the shoulder of this fellow that I was chatting with, and we were having a good time and listening to English music. Elvis, by the way, and singing. So they liked Elvis for whatever reasons. And anyways, this girl kept saying "kakui, kakui," which means cool, looks cool. Obviously, you know, I'm just flat out cracking. But anyways, sexy girl, and he was cuddling her and said, "Oh, what do you think? What do you think?" And I said, in Japanese, I said, I don't speak in such mannerisms, you know, because I have class. Maybe I was just pissed. Anyways, I said to her, you know, maybe you should go to the powder room and throw up. And so she did. She could have been my wife. Anyways, I don't know what's going on here. Yes, I do know what's going on here. You see that sign over there? There's a bit of signage on the ground. And that signage itself would be and slice your head off. That might be here in the first place, but they could slice your head off, and that might be that. I think this bloke's thinking maybe this guy's too drunk, I might have to sort him out. Hey, how's it going? Beer time. Yeah, Japanese police, they're awesome. I mean, they're just awesome. They're not like Aussie cops, you know, like one Aussie prick cop one night, he bashed my head into a wall. What an asshole. I mean, that could have given me serious brain, maybe it did give me serious brain damage, maybe that's why I am the way I am. But the Japanese cops, I don't know, they just got like, I don't know, maybe they're just better educated or something, or they just got a high sense of honour, and they know you're drunk. It's called yoparai. Yoparai means drunk, and they understand it, you know, they get it. They know you're pissed, and they know the next day you're gonna be a bit woozy, but you know, the fashion of who you really are is going to be at the fore upon sobriety. And hey, that sounded pretty good, didn't it? It's like some Ernest Hemingway kind of a farewell to arms kind of writings. I don't know what I was babbling on about, but anyways, they're good blokes, and they don't bash your head into walls and stuff. This is this area here. Well, there's not a whole lot of business that goes on in this area. There's a train station over there. There's not much business, and you know, I don't know how these guys survive actually, but was that Italian Daikungu? What was that? Italian Daikungu. It's probably really easy, isn't it? Everybody knows. Just this drunken dumb bastard doesn't know what that says. I'm not going to read into it anymore. I might do my head in. Anyways. This particular Jiddo Humbaiki, that means am I turning into some boring vlogger person that's like talking about like vending machines? So it doesn't have any panties in this one. Actually, I haven't seen one of those for years. Or dirty videos, whatever. I guess due to online stuff, you know, most people would probably be more discreet in their selection. Anyway, this means ramen. And the kanji means kanji. That could mean shiro or sort of like white or something. Sort of similar, but it doesn't. Friend of mine calls this particular alleyway Ambush Alley. We were walking along it one night. And this really pretty girl coming from the train station. It must have been like 11 o'clock at night or something. Walked past us, you know, obviously we are gentlemen, so we didn't say anything, you know. But my friend, he learns English, and he said, Charlie. So forevermore, this spot right here is known as Ambush Alley, you know, like that. See, you're gonna love in Japan, you know, all kinds of little lane ways, and there's an over there, goes over there, and just what you can do late at night, you can just walk around, like just having a trundle, and just everything is different and new. Like, look at this. I mean, just everywhere. I mean, everywhere. This isn't what do you call it? Set up, or you know, what's the word for it when you like you know, design, that is your design to say that or something. No, it's just freaking everywhere. It's just great. Bonsai. This dude's into bonsai. Now, due to Australian customs scam artists, Australian customs, like honour-bound revenue hunters, I can't send bonsai to Australia. Probably somebody could. Someone's making some dough out of it, but yeah, I can't do that. But there are a lot of people that want bonsai, and I just can't do that. But some person that owns the universe probably will, probably does. But that, you know, the owners of the universe and the scum, like me. Okay, so there's a slight amount of bitterness due to the continual theft of my very wealth to keep me down. Know your station. It's pretty much an example of my existence, but I've resolved to resort to just knowing that and understanding that and falling into contentment, which is just tremendous. If you can do that, you know, I think I'm a Buddhist. Yeah, I think I really am becoming a lot calmer now. A friend of mine, this guy, was telling me, I was up in the mountains the other day, and he said to me, these days, and I could sense it. He used to be at a real high speed, and everything was just money, and that's it, you know. That's the determination in one's own existence, is just money, wealth. And then he sort of became this calmer person, and it's quite, I noticed it, and he actually mentioned it to me. I thought, yeah, isn't it? Upon mentioning it, it's like, yeah, I noticed that. I think maybe if you do get to such an age, Survivor Lilly, thanks, you kind of like become that calm sort of, like you look at old people and go, hey, I know why they're so happy. Right then, well, that's enough bullshit for today. My first vlog. I'm thinking of Jerry. Those of you understand what I just said. For those who don't, well, just die.